The Supreme Court in the UK has defined woman as an adult female. I didn't even know we had a Supreme Court in this country. It sounds very American. But let's have a listen and let's react to the moment that happened.
Unanimous decision of this court is that the terms woman and sex in the Equality Act 2010 refer to a biological woman and biological sex.
We're going for it. Biological definition. That's the law in the UK now. A woman is an adult female biologically. Here was the BBC reacting, and a trans activist, Heather Herbert, came on. She seemed a little bit confused.
Of our top story this hour, the UK Supreme Court has ruled that the legal definition of a woman is based on biological sex. Today's decision comes after a long-running legal battle between the Scottish Government and a women's group. Let's get some reaction from Heather Herbert, a trans campaigner and former Labour candidate for the Scottish Parliament. Heather Herbert, thank you very much for joining us. What's your reaction to the ruling today?
Well, obviously I'm disappointed. No judge can tell me who I am. If a judge was to tell you that you're not a woman, that you're a man, you would, it wouldn't change who you are. It wouldn't change how you feel. And it feels just like we're following in the footsteps of Trump's America.
Why? Why do you say that? Because the judge was very quick to say that he understood how strongly people feel about this and pointed out that there are already provisions which do protect trans people from discrimination, victimisation and harassment.
There are, and those will mean that things won't really change very much. But it just feels very much like we're following Trump's America in that we're attacking minorities. At the moment, it's trans people, but it's been ethnic minorities, disabled people.
But sorry, how is this an attack on anyone? It's just a clarification, surely, of what the word woman means in the Equality Act. And it cannot be mutually exclusive, can it, that protection is offered to women in sex-based spaces and trans people in appropriately safe spaces for them?
Well, I am a woman, so where do I fit in?
Trans woman.
But according to this, are you a biological woman is what the law is asking.
Yes, exactly. So are you a woman? If a judge was to turn around and say to you, you're not a woman, would that feel very much like you were under attack?
Well,
I think it would. I feel like I'm under attack.
So what would you like? What extra provision would you like to see in response to this then? Because it was a unanimous and unambiguous ruling.
It is. We need a clarification on. We need clarification. I mean, it won't necessarily affect my day-to-day life, but it just feels like it is another attack on trans people.
There may have to be, though, don't you agree, a reversal in policy by local authorities, perhaps, who have not protected single-sex spaces based on biological sex until now?
I don't think so. I would hope not.
Why would you think not, when this ruling makes it clear that sex is binary and that sex is immutable?
Well, the judge was very clear that it doesn't affect toilets or changing rooms.
That's not how the group for Women Scotland is seeing it. They're saying that sex is real. Women can now feel safe that services and spaces designated for women are for women. And we're grateful to the court for this ruling. And the ruling is that woman means biological sex.
Biological sex. This is all semantics, isn't it? I mean, if you are a trans activist, as this lady on the screen is, then you're acknowledging that you're a trans woman. I saw a good conversation that I haven't got the clip for, but someone was asking, why are you trans? What is it about you that makes you trans? And if you are a trans woman, you're clearly not a not trans woman or a cisgendered woman, as they call it. Isn't it just about language, about semantics? If you acknowledge that there is such a thing as a trans woman, and that's transgender. It's nothing to do with sex then, is it? And this isn't really... Is it really anything new? If we already knew what we were talking about when we say woman as opposed to trans woman, or is a trans woman just another type of woman? Are there many different types of women out there? Let me know in the comments, what type of woman are you, and how do you react to this decision from the Supreme Court in the UK today? Have we become Trump's America, but in Britain?